Hey guys, it's Greta, and today we are going to learn how to do a French braid on yourself. So if you're struggling with this one, I'll break down the steps. We'll go real slow. Take it easy, take your time, be patient with yourself, and I know with practice, you can do this. If you are new here and you're not yet subscribed, head over to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you weekly. I post videos weekly. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well. That way you'll be able to hear the notification when the new video comes out. That way you'll be up to date on all the latest hairstyles that you can learn to do on your own. Remember, with this video, you can also take what you've learned from this and apply it to doing this hairstyle for someone else. You will have to note that your hands won't be in the exact same positions, so you'll kind of have to work through that. But don't worry, because I'll have a video on how to do a French braid on someone else in the future. And without further ado, let's begin. Here's a couple tips to keep you on track while you're braiding. Number 1, brush through all tangles first. Number 2, pull each section tight after each stitch. Number 3, keep your sections clean. Number 4, make sure when you bring your hair to the front, if your hair is long enough, switch directions. Keep these tips in mind as you're braiding your French braid and you will be just fine. To begin this braid, I've already brushed my hair. Next, I'm going to take my 2 middle fingers and I'm going to place them near the hairline of my hair. I'm gonna just create any section here as little or as wide as you want. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna meet my fingers at a point in the back so that I have a section that looks like this. And I'm going to break this into 3 pieces. So what I'm going to do is use 2 fingers. I'm going to kind of follow my hairline back and just slice them through. And that's going to automatically create 3 sections. The outside sections for this braid are going to be folded on top of the middle section. Now at this point, it doesn't matter if you start on the right or the left. Either way, you're going to end up with your French braid, as long as your sections go and fold on the top, not on the underneath. That would be a Dutch braid, which is also a braid, but that's not what we're learning today. So the first thing I'm going to do is take one of my outside sections, and I have that in my pointer finger and my thumb. I'm going to then switch that to my middle finger and my pointer finger, and they're kind of sandwiching it so that I can grab my middle section with my thumb and hold that out of the way. Then I flip them over and then grab my middle section again with my pointer finger and thumb of the other hand and then grab that into the center. So now I'm just kind of sandwiching that in between my 2 fingers here. And then this one you can hold with your thumb. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side, and this one is going to go over. I'm going to push the middle section down with my thumb and grab the outside section with my index finger and then pinch the new outside section with my thumb, and then I can let them go. Now this hand's free, so I'm going to grab the outside section with my finger, middle finger, thumb, and then I'm just actually going to kind of fist that or palm it, grab the middle section again with my index finger and thumb, grab the other outside section with my thumb, and that is your first completed stitch. Now we're going to add in hair. So we have done this side, and now we're back on this side. You're doing once on each side and you're switching sides every time. So if you start on the left, you're gonna go left, right, left, right, left, right, all the way down. If you started on the right, it's gonna be the opposite. Slice with my index finger. And on this side, you're just gonna pick that up and add them together, just like that. And that's turned into one section in my thumb. Now I'm going to grab my middle section, flip them, grab and release. Okay, now I still have my 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna take this section again and add some hair to it. Same thing we did there. Let it fall in, separate it with your thumb, grab, separate that all the way down to the ends. So I'm using my index finger and my middle finger to sandwich this section, but then I'm also going to use my middle finger and my thumb to grab the middle section, and then we're going to swap those right there, just like that. Swap and grab. And now you can adjust your hands. Now I'm holding this outside section in my palm, and I can come over here, grab, grab, release. Pick up a section here, add them together, pull it all the way through, holding onto them together. Drop it in there, adjust my fingers. So I'm holding this one on the outside and these two here, so I can literally just switch them by flipping my wrist. Okay? Again. Grab that hair, drop that section in, add them together, separate that hair all the way down to the bottom. That's really important so you don't get knots. Now I'm going to drop those into my thumb here, sandwich them into those fingers, then grab that middle section with a thumb and middle finger, and then swap them over. Pull it tight. Now the further you go down, the thicker your sections will get. All right, last section. I'm gonna pick up all this section, add it into this last piece here. Make that nice and smooth. Take your time. Hold it tight. Grab the middle section with the index finger here and flip. And you're gonna grab that outside piece with the index finger here and pull that all the way through the ends, and you can release. This one I'm kind of holding out of the way with my thumb, but if I even let go, it's not going anywhere. I'm gonna grab that again, flip my wrist, grab with the index finger, flip the wrist, grab with the index finger, flip the wrist, grab with the index finger. I'm going to do as much of that as I can in the back of my head. And then when I really can't reach much further backwards with my arms, I'll bring it to the front. Now this part's really important. We were braiding over, but when you bring it over your shoulder, you're now braiding under. If you do not do that, you'll end up with an awkward section right there that does not transition well. As far as you want to braid is up to you. I'm going to end it there. Grab your elastic, place that on right there. And that is your French braid. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your love and support. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was really helpful for you, and I hope that the tips made sense and that you can go ahead and practice. I want to thank you guys so much for being here and making it all the way through this video. I know that braiding your own hair is not easy. Number one, you can't even see the back of your head. So take your time, maybe set up a few mirrors, take pictures, whatever you need to do to make this work for you. But please remember, this may not come with just a few tries. French braiding for me was actually one of the more difficult braids to learn. It was hard for me to learn the French braid after I had learned the Dutch braid first. So just remember, it's okay if it takes you time. Just stick with it, and I know you can do it. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. And if you have any requests for videos you want to see in the future, leave them there as well. Give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.